Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness, the show where I take a movie, break it down, give you my thoughts and feelings, and listen, if you're a regular you'll probably know what I'm about to say anyway. We are going to talk about, as I said to you last week, I'm going to be doing Star Wars, talk about a Star Wars film the next several weeks leading up to The Force Awakens. Last week I talked about episode 1, Phantom Menace. This week it's going to be episode 2, Attack of the Clones. One of the most horrendous, should I say, Star Wars movies to actually sit and watch. You know, I can't really speak. I mean, I know there is people out there that love the prequels, and listen, if you love the prequels, that's great. All movies are subjective. For me personally, I don't. I will suffer through it and watch them. But to me, I don't think they feel like Star Wars to me. Star Wars to me is Star Wars. You know, not you know, Star Lawyers basically. You know, to me they feel like they're too political, and not only that, like sorry guys. I understand that they're all leading up to how Vader sort of conquered and sort of became Vader. Now I understand all that. Yoda told us that. We technically didn't need the prequels unless they were done right. Attack of the Clones is very... I think that's a really tough one to watch. It's sort of like... It's sort of boring, and there's just a lot of dialogue. Not much action happening. It's not not really wars. I think if the prequels had done right, they could have been really good films. I think if George Lucas had sort of did what he did in the originals, sort of kept that sort of original tradition. I mean, by all means, special effects were getting better. We all know that. In fact, that's one of the reasons why he did 4, 5, and 6. We know that's why. But you know, there's things that you can do to sort of keep the original sort of... Just the things like J.J. Abrams did. I mean, there'll be special effects in this movie, in J.J. Abrams' movie, that you'll be going, oh, but it's all done with models. So, I mean, like, understand... In fact, Phantom Menace, I sort of kind of bash Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace is okay. I mean, there's parts in Phantom Menace I like. I like the Darth Maul fight scene, and there's a lot of, like... And that was the last... Apparently that was the last ILM, sort of using ships and stuff like that. That was one of the last movies. There's some really good bits in Phantom Menace, and there's some really bad bits. So I won't actually say Phantom Menace is the strongest one out of them, really. But Attack of the Clones is just... I don't know, I just feel that it could have been a bit... I don't know if it's just... People say that, oh, it could have been... I know Leonardo DiCaprio was rumoured to be in them. Whether that's true or not, I really don't know, but that's the rumours that I heard. And actually somebody put a picture up, I've seen it on Google, and sort of photoshopped. If I can just show you for 2 seconds, I think this will let you see this. There, somebody popped that up, and I mean... Would this film have been any better if DiCaprio was in it? No. I don't think it would be. I think it's to do with the story. I think it's to do with more than that. I mean, you can get great actors in a movie. You can get great actors in a bad movie. Can they change that? Well, sometimes they can. Sometimes it's not always possible. I mean, Natalie Portman's a good actress. I like some of her stuff. I wouldn't rush out to see a film like I probably would with Leonardo DiCaprio with her. But she's a good actress. Was she good in these movies? No. So I'm sorry. That's what. For my personal opinion, I don't think she was that great. Now, DiCaprio being Anakin Skywalker Would have been interesting to see how he would have done it. But I really personally don't believe that it would have changed much. I think he would have actually had to have probably a better story to sort of inflame you. A lot of, you know, get a kind of war going on, a proper war. And the way that this Force Awakens is looking in this trailer, I mean, I don't know how much time I've basically watched this trailer 1,000 times, that last trailer, and the several other ones that have followed, the TV spots and stuff like that, and it's really gripping me that this is actual going back to the classic Star Wars. This is what we want, and it's also to do with the characters as well. I mean, Anakin Skywalker. I think that from the Phantom Menace, that Anakin Skywalker should have been an adolescent. I don't think he should have been a wee boy for starters. I've always thought that. So if you had the same actor, all three up to Revenge of the Sith, you would have kind of said, okay, you'd have seen a change there. But the fact that they changed the actor come the second movie, just because they had to establish that he'd grown up several years, I just don't think that worked for me. And the fact that they kept Natalie Portman this sort of looking the same age, and all of a sudden he's caught up with her. I've always thought this is kind of crazy. But, you know, that's what they did, and you know, I can sit here and I can bash the prequels because I don't like them. I really don't. I mean, if you love them, I know there's a lot of people out there do. I mean, don't be afraid. Leave a comment. You know, you're entitled to love the prequels. Nobody's saying that. You might. I mean, there's certain things I do like about the prequels that I did. I mean, I like quite like Liam Neeson. In fact, all the actors are good. Do you know what I mean? You've got good actors in there. You know, you've got Ewan McGregor. You know, so you've got Samuel Jackson. I mean, you've got some really good actors in there. So adding Leonardo DiCaprio to the mix, I don't think would have changed anything. I mean, it would have been interesting, but only if it was done right and Phantom Menace was Leonardo DiCaprio all the way through to the Revenge of the Sith. Or Agent Christian, or however you pronounce his name. Adrian Christian, or use him all the way through. And that's my personal opinion. You may have a different opinion, but always let me know in the comments below. Attack of the Clones is just... It's garbage. Really, that's what it is. For me, anyway. There is I can't really say the same for Revenge of the Sith, because there is parts in Revenge of the Sith I quite enjoyed. And that was more of an upbeat sort of story, which I will get to Revenge of the Sith next week. But Attack of the Clones... yeah. That's all I can say about Attack of the Clones. Yeah. And the fact that they use Jar Jar as some kind of, you know, promote him up and stuff like that, that's just, oh. Thank goodness his time in the Star Wars universe is nearly up, according to J.J. Abrams. Anyway guys, I will not talk too much along about this movie, because I really don't have a lot to talk about it, because I just it's one of the ones that I just don't really like that much. So I'm sorry if I was dragging the film down, and it may be a film you love, that's fine, that's up to you. Maybe you grew up with it and you've seen that film. That's you know, all movies are subjective. If you love it, that's great. You know, I'm not saying you love the prequels, boo. I'm not saying anything like that. So let us know in the comments below, guys. Is it your favourite film? Did you grow up with it? Anything at all, I'll get back to you. I would love to hear what you guys think. And yeah, you'll catch me next week doing Revenge of the Sith. And hopefully by then we'll get right onto the good stuff leading up to The Force Awakens. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you on the next week, hopefully. Take care guys. Bye bye.